Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're all doing well. So today I have a how to clean your brushes video. This is the way that I clean my brushes, and it's the way I find easiest to clean my brushes. Of course, you are now seeing the final product of after I clean my brushes, but I'm going to show you how to get there. So if you want to see how to clean your brushes, then keep watching. The first thing you're going to need is an odorless bar soap. I am using Dove Unscented. The first thing you're going to do is rinse out your brush to get all that excess makeup off of it. Just before you put it on the bar soap, just rinse it out and run your fingers through it to help get all the makeup out of there. Now bringing in the bar soap, you're just going to rinse it to make it a little wet, and you're going to scrub your brush gently against it, and you see how all that makeup is coming off of there. This first part is just to ensure that all the makeup comes out before we disinfect with a different kind of soap. It is very important that during this process you do not scrub too harshly, for the hairs will come out in the glue that meets the handle and the hairs. So you want to be really gentle when you are scrubbing your brush against the soap. Another thing you want to be sure is that you don't get too much water on the handle, because the glue will come off. So as you can see, I'm not doing a very good job of that, but you need to just really make sure of that. You might have to repeat this process a few times, as a lot of makeup can get caked in there. And it could be really hard to get rid of, so you're just gonna have to repeat the process a few times. The next thing you're going to need is baby shampoo or some form of that, a very gentle liquid soap, and a nice little bowl where you can put some water and mix the liquid soap in there. So as you can see, I'm just making this mixture, and I'm just going to gently rinse my brush in there. This is the disinfecting part. You want to make sure you really disinfect, and I like to put it against my hand just to make sure it really gets in there. Otherwise, you're not really cleaning your brushes. You really want to make sure you disinfect so that you don't get all that bacteria back on your face. When you clean your brushes, you just want to make sure you are just getting everything out of there. And so now I repeat the same process for all of my brushes. This is my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just going to do the same exact thing that I did with my Real Techniques Expert face brush. It's a two-step process. The first part is the bar soap, just getting all that makeup out of there, and the second part is the baby shampoo and the disinfecting with the bowl. You want to make sure that you're extremely gentle again, because the hairs can come off, and you really don't want to mess up your brushes during this process. You want to be a lot more gentle than I am being, so just, you know, watch it, get ideas, and kind of make it your own thing. And next is my MAC blending brush. You want to be a lot more careful with eyeshadow brushes, as they are a lot more fragile and they can break a lot easier. This brush I'm already having issues with, which I'm kind of upset about. I really recommend the brush, but it just breaks really easily, and I kind of want to get another one because it's just not working out for me. Now I am rinsing my beauty blender. Now the beauty blender is a whole different story. It's really thick and it's a sponge, so obviously you have to wash it a lot more often, or you're gonna get all that bacteria on your face constantly. Whenever you have a sponge, you just need to wash it pretty much every time you use it. If you're getting breakouts and you use a sponge, that's probably the reason why. Anyway, the beauty blender is a lot harder to clean. As you can see, I am just really scrubbing that on the soap, and it's just gonna take me like a while. It takes me quite a while every time I do this. Now I hadn't used it for a while, so I really think the makeup was really dried on there when I was doing this video, but it really just takes a while in general. So just be patient with the beauty blender. You can use the same process with it. It's nothing different, it's just that it's a sponge, and it's gonna take a while because it's just thicker. It's just a lot more mass than the other brushes. So, you know, just be patient and keep scrubbing, keep rinsing, and you really want to make sure that all that soap is out of there when you're done, because you don't want soap on your face when you use the beauty blender. So yeah. And I begin to wander down that path of was I used. disinfecting the beauty blender in the baby shampoo mix, and just do this a few times just to really disinfect it and squeeze all the water out. And of course you want to rinse it before you're done with it. Make sure that you really wring it out, otherwise it's gonna take forever to dry. And if you're gonna be doing this every time you use it, you really want it to dry quickly, so make sure that all the water's out of it before you hang it to dry.
And I'm just supposed to smile and say it's all for the best. Well, I can't smile from the pain that blossoms deep.
And now we are repeating the same process with my small angled contour brush from MAC, just really scrubbing that on there. Obviously this has a lot more product on it because it's bronzer and it's really dark, and you can really see all the product on there when the brushes are white, so you can do a better job of cleaning it. That's my opinion anyway. I always like to get white brushes because you can really see what's on there. And now for drying, as you can see I have two towels laid out there. One is for them drying overnight, the other one's for drying right now. So as you can see, I'm just gently patting it into the towel and just gently making sure that it's just dry for the time being. You have to lay them out overnight. So I'm just repeating the process with all the brushes.
To burn you down, live like a dragon coming back to life.
You really want to be gentle because this is the part where it could also deform the brush hairs, and the brush glue may come off and the hairs could come off or be just everywhere and going crazy. So just be gentle and lay them out overnight, and they should be dry in about 12 to 15 hours if you really do a good job drying them out. So now I just want to talk about how often you should clean your brushes. I say you should make it part of your weekly routine. Just pick a day toward the end of the week or the beginning of the week, whatever is easiest for you, and just clean your brushes. If you don't, the bacteria from the week will stay on the brushes and you'll be putting that on your face every time you apply makeup, and you don't want to do that. If you have acne, this is probably the reason why. Just clean your brushes, disinfect. And it doesn't take that long once you get used to it. The first time is always challenging. You always have to just get used to it, but as the days go on, as many times as you do it, you'll just get the hang of it and it'll become quicker. Right now I can clean out my brushes in like 20 minutes, and to me 20 minutes is not a long time if it's going to protect my skin from getting damaged because of the bacteria on the brushes. So just clean them weekly. Sometimes I do it every other week when I'm really busy. That's acceptable too. It's really your preference, but I wouldn't go past every other week. So just get used to it, put it in your routine, mark it in your calendar, and do it.
Never gonna let you go. You'll have to make the leap alone and live like a dragon coming back to life. Learn to hide the heart buried deep inside. Use fire to burn away your ancient pain.
So this is how they look when they are all dried and ready to go. You're just going to leave them here overnight, 12 to 15 hours. They should be able to be used the next day. So just, wait until they're dry and use them. Don't use them wet either. But that is pretty much it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I love you guys, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!